Hey guys, JT out here. I am actually having RC car new truck driving withdrawal. So anyway, long story short, the history of this Granite was I got this from Tower Hobbies about 2 months ago, and I kind of didn't do too much with it because I wanted to kind of save it. I was gonna make it a shelf queen and stuff, but I've been kind of wanting to drive just a new car. So this is stock out the box. I did change. Well, it's not completely stock then. I did change the servo out. I forgot which one it was, but it's the one that comes in the brushless Raider, the 8 scale brushless Raider. And I am running, and I don't recommend this, so don't you guys go back to Arrma talking about you burned your motor up. But I am running a 3S Lipo brushed. So I know that the ESC can handle it, but the motor can and can't. I know it can handle it in a 2-wheel drive truck because you guys saw when I did my Granite voltage, I ran it in there. But anyway, I decided to get this out here and take it for a run. I was going to take it in the field, but it's been raining, and you guys, I don't know if you can see it over there. They haven't cut that grass, and it's just they need to cut that. But anyway, I figure run this on 3S. Get that new car with feeling out, because I got this and a couple other cars, but I wanted to go ahead and get a monster truck out, and I had this sitting in the box. So now this motor will not last long like this. It won't. It just, I don't know, my steering's off just a little bit, so I'm gonna have to correct this real quick, guys. So I don't know how long it's going to last. Probably 3, 4, 5 runs, something like that. I don't know. I'm not gonna give it a shelf life like that, but this ESC, according to the specs, is rated for 3S Lipo only to a 18 turn 550 motor, but you see I'm running it here on 3S. So like I said, I do not recommend it. I am just doing it because yeah, I plan on probably going brushless at some point, but I wanted to run this for a full pack. I'm running a 40C 5000 milliamp RC Gear Shop 3S Lipo, and it's doing pretty good. I mean, it's handling well, performing well with the upgraded servo. Watch these cars that come around behind me. They done took me out. So while I'm filming this, there's a couple of things going on in the RC car world. Horizon Hobbies has an event June 1st through the 3rd. So it's like a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday or something. I think it's called RC Fest. And now that they're part of Tower Hobbies, that they acquired like Tower Hobbies and Horizon and Hobbyco and all that, they are part of that event too. So I'll try to remember the link and put that in the description, because I may actually attend that event. I'm not 100% sure. I live in Atlanta. It's about 640 miles from me, but I'm thinking about attending it. Get away for a couple days, go down there, have some fun, meet some people, have some people meet me, and see. I'm not 100% sure just yet. Got to get my RC fleet up, and then I will pack it on to the Batmobile and get to going. But it may be interesting to go down there and see what's going on. So I've never been to a big event like that, and I plan on in the future. It's slowing down, so it may not last longer. This is why I say I don't recommend it. I can actually smell it, and I wanted to test this for you guys too, because I know I've seen guys running 3S's in their Granites, and this is what's going to happen. You guys will see this thing smoke up, but. What I was saying was I do want to try to do something like that here in Georgia, maybe the next year or so. So that's probably that's about 4 minutes. So it didn't even last one run. So I can smell the motor. Wish I had smell-o-vision. Maybe Google will invent that someday. They doing everything else right. So it is slowing down. You guys can see the speeds decreasing dramatically. It will smoke in a minute, and I'm just going to let it smoke on out, y'all. So it did pretty well in the 2-wheel drive voltage, but it is a lighter car. It's not as heavy as this one. So it didn't have that much strain on the motor. But it's still running, but I can't smell it. I'm just waiting to see if it smokes up. I know you guys are waiting too, right? But like I smoked one of them cigarettes, vape cigarettes, and blew it inside my truck in a minute. I can smell it. I can smell it. Come on, burn up, burn up. That's what we want. I wonder what temperature that motor is going to be at. Because I did not bring my temp gun either. It's still trying to run. No, I give it that. So I'm going to go ahead and put a BLX system in here. The Arrma BLX system. And I'm just going to run it on 2S. 3S is fine and stuff, but I think 2S for this setup is going to be the sweet spot. I'm still waiting on Arrma to release a couple of upgrades for this. And they are out of 8-scale cars at the time of this video. So Arrma, come on. We want to give you our money, but we can't give it to you if stuff is not in stock or it's not out there. And I know a lot of people are still waiting on a brushless version of these trucks. So we're anticipating to give you some money, but we got to get the stuff to give it to you. So while I'm waiting for this to burn out, there are a couple other upgrades for this. Duratrax has just released a whole line of 14mm tires and wheels. I know before when I did videos months and months ago with this, that I mentioned that there's a couple of tire selections for this. There's the HPI ones. There is the Red Cat TRMT 10E that's got 14mm. And there was one other one. Oh, the Losi, which I don't think they make that 10MT anymore. They replaced with, I think it's that Tenacity truck or something like that. And those are standard 12mm. So, and then there was a Speed Tread. Oh, I'm gonna hit that wall. There was a Speed Tread too, as well. So those were a couple of options. But Duratrax has just released an entire line. So what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description too for that if I can remember when I'm loading this video up. Or you can go to Tower Hobbies and you can search on the Granite 4x4 or even the Sentin 4x4 and hit the parts button. It's going to be like parts, accessories, and all that. But just hit on the parts button and kind of scroll down towards the bottom and you'll see the tire selection for this. So they did it for their Picket. They did it for all their tread types they have out there for monster truck and stadium truck. So I thought this motor would have burned up by now. That's 8 minutes into it. I don't think it's gonna burn up until we stop doing something. I may run out of space, so I don't wanna. I don't think it's gonna burn up, y'all. Now watch, as soon as I stop the video, it'll puff up. I can smell it though. I'm gonna run this for another minute or two and see if I can get this motor to smoke, so I won't run out of space too. Alright guys, I've been running this sucker and the motor ain't smoked. I've been running it for several minutes now. You see that truck isn't there anymore. I was hoping it would. So the speed has decreased more than half. Ew, I don't know what that was I just hit in there. So the motor is gone in it, which is fine, but there is options if you guys want to, if you don't want to spend a lot of money on this and you do want to upgrade this to a faster system, you can. Red Cat sells a 550 size, I think it's a 19-turn motor, and they have an 18-turn motor that you can run 3S on. So if you're wanting to get some more speed but you don't want to put all the money into a brushless system, that's an option right there. You can go out and you can get that and have that for an option. I keep saying I'll try to put links in the description too if you want to try an 18-turn 550 size motor with this on 3S, because like I said, kids get this and they want more power and speed. A lot of people don't want to go brushless with it because of everything that goes along with going brushless with it, drivetrain and all that stuff. So, but anyway, guys, that was a run of this. The wind is blowing and this burnt motor is coming to my face. I wish I had smoked the motor because I really wanted to show that to you guys. And for all you naysayers that say, oh, he's not running 3S, because we know there's probably a few out there. There's my 3S Lipo right there. Let me turn this over because I know there's a couple people saying, no, he's not. Yeah, see right there, 3S Lipo. And the battery's actually pretty hot. And I know the motor's 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3. There we go. So it's more than I could do about 2 seconds on it. So the motor is basically gone on this one. So, but the speed controller, it's hot too, but it's not burning up hot. So, but anyway, guys, I'll be converting this to brushless and doing a couple of videos with this one as well, and doing a couple of things. So as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos. Thanks, guys, for watching.